paintings so powerful? They don't just show faces. They reveal the human soul. Rembrandt's top 10 masterpieces. Rembrandt van Rijn is considered one of the greatest painters in the history of art. He mastered light like no one before him. Not to make scenes beautiful, but to make them honest. His paintings don't idealize people. They expose emotion, weakness, faith, fear, and compassion. If you enjoy deep stories behind great artworks, subscribe to Art Top 10, like the video, and turn on notifications. Now let's begin our countdown. Number 10, Self-Portrait as the Apostle Paul. Here, Rembrandt portrays himself not as a celebrated artist, but as a thinker and witness. The face is tired, the expression reflective, the light soft and forgiving. This painting feels like a quiet conversation at the end of a long life. It is not about fame. It is about understanding. Today, this profound self-portrait can be seen at the Rijksmuseum in Amsterdam. Number 9, Self-Portrait with 2 circles. This late self-portrait is not about success, it's about endurance. Rembrandt presents himself aged, weathered, and unidealized. The mysterious circles behind him have no confirmed meaning, adding to the painting's quiet tension. What makes this work powerful is the direct gaze, calm, confident, yet deeply human. Today, this haunting portrait hangs at Kenwood House in London. Number 8, Bathsheba at her bath. Unlike earlier artists, Rembrandt does not portray Bathsheba as seductive or idealized. Instead, she appears thoughtful, conflicted, and emotionally burdened. Her expression suggests the weight of an impossible decision rather than temptation. The realism of her body and the depth of emotion marked a turning point in biblical painting. This powerful work is now housed in the Louvre Museum in Paris. Number 7, Belshazzar's Feast. This dramatic biblical scene captures the exact moment divine judgment appears. The glowing Hebrew letters on the wall shock the king into terror. Rembrandt's mastery of light intensifies the chaos. Faces freeze, hands tremble, gold reflects panic. The composition feels cinematic, almost like a frozen explosion of fear. Today, this unforgettable scene can be viewed at the National Gallery in London. Number 6, The Return of the Prodigal Son. This painting is often considered Rembrandt's emotional farewell. There is no drama, only forgiveness. The father's hands rest gently on his son, one firm, one tender. The surrounding figures fade into darkness, leaving us with a moment of pure compassion. This deeply moving masterpiece is displayed at the Hermitage Museum in St. Petersburg. Number 5, Danaë. Danaë radiates warmth, vulnerability, and openness. Golden light floods the scene, transforming myth into something deeply human. The paint is thick, layered, and emotional rather than polished. In 1985, the painting survived a devastating acid attack and was later restored. Today, Danaë stands proudly in the Hermitage Museum in St. Petersburg as a symbol of resilience. Number 4, The Jewish Bride. This painting is often described as one of the most tender depictions of love ever created. The figures don't pose, they exist. The gentle placement of the man's hand and the woman's peaceful expression communicate trust and intimacy without drama. The thick, glowing paint gives the surface a living texture. You can experience this emotional masterpiece today at the Rijksmuseum in Amsterdam. Number 3. The Storm on the Sea of Galilee. This is Rembrandt's only known seascape, and it is filled with raw emotion. The boat tilts violently as the disciples struggle against the storm. One figure looks directly at us, believed to be Rembrandt himself. The contrast between chaos and faith defines the entire scene. Tragically, this painting was stolen in 1990 from the Isabella Stewart Gardner Museum and has never been recovered. Number 2. The Anatomy Lesson of Dr. Nicolaes Tulp. This is the painting that launched Rembrandt's career. At just 26 years old, he turned a traditional group portrait into a dramatic scientific event. Instead of lining the figures up, he created movement, hierarchy, and tension. Light pulls us directly to the dissected arm, then slowly guides us through the observer's expressions. Today, this masterpiece can be seen at the Mauritshuis Museum in The Hague, where it still feels surprisingly modern. And number 1, The Night Watch. The Night Watch broke every rule of group portraiture. Instead of stiff poses, Rembrandt captured movement, action, and anticipation. Despite the name, the scene actually takes place during daylight. Light directs the narrative, highlighting key figures while others fade into shadow. This monumental painting remains the centerpiece of the Rijksmuseum in Amsterdam. Rembrandt's greatness lies not in perfection, but in truth. He painted people as they were, emotional, fragile, and real. Through light and shadow, he revealed the inner lives of humanity itself. If you enjoy discovering the deeper stories behind history's greatest artworks, subscribe to Art Top 10. New countdowns, new masterpieces every week. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.